Keturah, Abraham's lesser-known wife, plays a vital role in the biblical narrative. Abraham, often referred to as the father of faith, underwent a transformative journey from Abram to Abraham, exemplifying trust in God and God's faithfulness to his promises. This commitment and God's reciprocal covenant with Abraham resonate throughout the biblical narrative, shaping Israel's history and serving as the foundation for New Testament teachings. In the book of Genesis, we first encounter Abraham as Abram, residing in the prosperous city of Ur in Mesopotamia. At the age of 75, an age when most people would consider their life's trajectory fixed, Abram experiences a divine call from God. This call is not just about a geographical relocation. It represents a spiritual transformation, requiring Abram to renounce his familiar world and step into the unknown, guided solely by faith. Genesis chapter 12 verse 1-4. The Lord's command to Abram is clear. Leave your homeland, your kindred, and journey to an unspecified land. God's promise accompanying this call is threefold. Abram will become the father of a great nation, be blessed, become a blessing, and all families of the earth will be blessed through him. This covenant between God and Abram establishes him as a pivotal figure, not just for his lineage but for all of humanity. Abraham's significance isn't confined to the Old Testament. He is frequently cited as a model of faith in the New Testament. Aside from Moses, he is the most frequently mentioned Old Testament figure. The Apostle Paul emphasizes in Galatians that those who are of faith are the children of Abraham. Abraham's life, filled with highs and lows, serves as an exemplar of unwavering faith, illustrating that true faith often demands relinquishing control, stepping into the unknown, and trusting wholly in God's promises. Through Abraham's faith, God's redemptive plan for humanity unfolds, making him an integral figure in biblical history. Believers in all generations are called the children of Abraham. Galatians chapter 3 verse 7. The importance and impact of Abraham in redemptive history are clearly seen in Scripture. In simple terms, anyone who comes to saving faith in God does so through the way of Abraham's faith. Abraham is unique, elevated higher than most men, and notably referred to as God's friend. This title signifies a deep bond and mutual understanding, revealing the profound intimacy Abraham enjoyed in his relationship with God. Apart from Sarah and Hagar, there is another figure often overlooked in Abraham's life, Keturah. Her introduction in the biblical narrative comes after the death of Sarah. She is described as Abraham's second wife, a role she assumes in the latter part of his life. The Bible offers little information about her background, but she bore Abraham multiple children, who became the progenitors of various Arabian tribes that resided east of Israel, significantly shaping the geopolitical landscape around ancient Israel. While Keturah may not be as celebrated or discussed as Sarah and Hagar, her role in Abraham's life and the broader biblical narrative is undeniably crucial. She serves as a testament to the multifaceted ways in which God's promises to Abraham were fulfilled, showcasing that every part, even those that might seem peripheral, plays a significant role in the grand design of God's redemptive plan. Moses, too, plays a unique and profound role in the biblical narrative. Moses had an exceptional relationship with God that few people ever experience. His journey and encounters with God are laid out in the Bible for all to see. Moses is known for his extraordinary closeness to God. He is one of the very few individuals in history who had the privilege of knowing God in a deeply personal way. This intimate relationship is evident throughout the Bible, and it's particularly striking in the book of Deuteronomy. In Deuteronomy chapter 29, Moses is warning the Israelites to uphold their covenant with God. Within this chapter, Moses reveals something profound about God, something that alters our understanding of the divine. Deuteronomy chapter 29 verse 29 states, "The secret things belong unto the Lord our God, but those things which are revealed belong unto us and to our children forever, that we may do all the words of this law." This verse underscores the profound gap between human understanding and the infinite wisdom of God. It emphasizes that God's thoughts and ways are far beyond human comprehension. To attempt to fully understand a being with no beginning, who is holiness itself and who has existed from everlasting to everlasting, is a futile endeavor. Moses's life and his interactions with God showcase the depths of this understanding. His humility and meekness before God allowed him to have this remarkable relationship. Moses asked to be taught God's ways so that he might truly know God. This desire led to an intimacy that few have ever experienced. Moses knew God in a way that is unparalleled. Moses's faith and trust in God's promise are made even more poignant when considering his wife, Zipporah, and her maidservant, Hagar. Sarah, Abraham's wife, and her actions are well known in biblical history. Yet, Zipporah and Hagar, who played pivotal roles in Moses's journey of faith and the development of his lineage, are often overlooked. In conclusion, both Abraham and Moses exemplify the profound relationship that can exist between a person and God. Abraham, as the friend of God, demonstrates the depth of trust, obedience, and faith that characterized his life. Moses, on the other hand, knew God in a way that very few people have the privilege to experience. Both of these remarkable figures in the Bible teach us that our relationship with God transcends mere obedience or fear. It can reach the level of profound intimacy and friendship.